Okay. We come up with an Excel sheet, and in that Excel sheet, okay, we will be like, uh, we open one of the sheets, and there we write, we'll come up with a table, expense table. There we'll keep serial number, date, time, and possibly the expense name, amount, and balance. Whenever you do an expense, you keep one record there. Whenever you do one expense, you keep one record there. Okay. Now, if you look into this table, this particular table, okay, will have a table name. Now, expenses is the table name, and the column names or entities, we call them the column names as entities, right? We call them the column names as entities, right? And the data which you insert for each expense, the record, that we call it as a data record. The information which you actually enter in the table for each of the instance of operation, we call it as a data record. Okay, so this like 129 March 10 a.m. book 100 900, all this that single record, we call it as a data record. Okay. Now, basically, even though we are aware, we are not aware of a database, still we actually organize our data in tables, right? So similarly, I can go with after expenses table, I can even go with, let me say, income table like that, where I can have multiple sources of income. So I can bring in those tables, the table, and I can start getting like where I'm getting income from, I can note it down. Okay. Now, so basically you should all be aware of table or database. Database is a collection of tables. Database is a collection of tables, and I've shown you one table, and the table will have a table name and entities, and we have data records. Okay, we have entities and data records. Fine, got it? Till this part it's clear. Table will have table name, entities, and data records. Okay. Now, let us try to understand a small database. I've taken a bank database, and initially the bank will give its services. The bank will give its services, and what services it is going to give, first of all, it should declare it. So these services, they call them as products. These services, they call them as products. And here we'll have this product ID, product name, category, date of inception, and remarks. Now each, let me say SAV001 is a savings, that comes under savings category. SAV002, that is salary savings, that also comes under savings category. And loan 003, it is a personal loan, and loan 004, it is a two-wheeler loan, like that. First of all, whatever the bank is going to give services, all those services is defined as products in one table. That is the first table. Got it? Now, the bank give its services or products to customers. Therefore, they should also maintain one customer table. They should also maintain one customer table. Customer table will have customer ID, customer name, date of birth, PAN number, and contact details. Wantedly, I'm keeping it very short. I'm keeping it, all the columns, all the table columns, I'm keeping it very short. Okay, generally, if you take customer record, it may contain 120 columns, but here I've taken only 5-6 columns to make everyone understand about it, right? Now, each customer walks into the bank, one record will be inserted towards that customer. Okay. And next one is we have customer product table. That means each customer is taking which product. For that, we have that the first one is account number. Then we have the customer ID. Then we have the product ID. Then we have date of start and remarks. That means if one customer has taken an account, then the account number, customer ID, product ID will be given here. And when they are going to start this particular account, date of start and the remarks will be written. For each account, one record will be inserted in the customer product table. Okay. And once the customer takes the products, then the next step is a daily transaction table. Daily transactions will happen. Like the customer can withdraw from his account or he can deposit in his accounts, or he can take loans from the bank and he will be repaying loans to the bank. Okay. So all the daily transactions are recorded by this transaction table. Fine. Got it. Now, these I've taken only 4 tables for simplicity. And if you observe these 4 tables, there is one relationship. Like, let me say the product ID, this entity product ID of products table is same as a product ID of customer product table. Okay. So if you see here, product ID of products table is same as product ID of customer products table. So here we have written it in this way. You see product ID of products table is same as product ID of a customer product table. And this we call it as ER diagram. ER diagram means entity relationship diagrams. Because these are called entities, the diagram is called as entity relationship diagram. Okay. Now similarly, customer ID of customer table is same as the customer ID of the customer product table is same as the customer ID of the transaction table. Okay, you can see here customer ID of customer table is same as the customer ID of customer product table is same as the customer ID of transaction table. Okay, this is one relationship. And you can also observe that account number of customer product table is same as account number of transaction table. Okay. Now, so all these entities are related to each other. How entities are related to each other? That is given through ER diagrams, entity relationship diagrams. Entity relationship diagrams specify how these entities are related to each other. Okay. Now, let us try to understand what is a DB schema. DB schema means all these tables in that particular database along with their entity names, we call it as DB schema. DB schema means all tables with their entity names, we call it as a DB schema. Now let me say product table with these entities, customer table with these entities, customer product table with these entities, transaction table with these entities, all together, okay, we call it as DB schema. Okay. Now DB schema doesn't contain the data records. Please understand that DB schema, it doesn't contain what? Data records. Data records is not there in the DB schema. It's just the structure of the tables is DB schema. Now DB schema plus ER diagrams. DB schema plus ER diagrams, we call it as DB design. Got it? DB schema plus ER diagrams, we call it as DB design. Okay, so we should be very much aware of it. Okay, clear on this? So yes. I want you to understand about this relationship databases means these are nothing but tables. And a table will have a table name with entity names. And here, like we have data records in each of these tables. And these entities are also related to each other, and this relationship between entities are represented by ER diagrams, entity relationship diagrams. Okay, got it? Clear on this? Did you get an understanding about DB design, DB schema, ER diagrams, tables, table names, entities, data records? Okay, did you get an awareness on this? Okay, clear on this particular discussion? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Now, once you are clear about it, let us try to actually work on a few areas. Okay. Let me take the same table I've taken here. Okay. have taken the bank and we have taken this particular products table here. We do one thing. I will add a couple of more records here so that we can do. Okay. Now I have this, just if you can understand, here we have this, okay, this is the products table. Okay. So we have this in the product, this is a bank database we am considering. SAV001 is a savings and this is like that. And let me add more data to it. Okay. Data can be like loan 005. It's a four-wheeler loan and it comes under, okay. You're able to view this Excel sheet, what I'm showing you. It's not that image, it's an Excel sheet. Okay, let me just
Yes,
sir.
Yes, sir, we can see it.
You can see.
Okay, what I'm typing, you're able to see, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. And okay, so personal loan, two-wheeler loan, and one more loan we will define 006. It is like a home loan. Okay, and it also comes under the category of loan, right? So okay, for our understanding purpose, let us draw the last one. This is one table, products table, right? Now, customer table, let us take this customer table. Like we will do a role play here so that it becomes easy for us to understand about it. Okay. Now, customer, we will, okay, C00, oh my God, 1. That is the first customer ID. Okay, let me also give some color combination of it. It's okay. Now, each one of you will give your name and your name and give us your location here. Just give your name and location. So each one of you will tell what's your name and location.
Ravi, Chennai.
Okay, Ravi. Then I'm just telling you it as Chennai. Okay. And
SSK Hyderabad.
second customer C002. Okay, let me take it in this way. C0002. Okay, what's the name?
SSK.
SSK, right?
Yeah, Hyderabad.
Hyderabad. Okay. And next C003. Okay, next.
Shiva.
Shiva. Okay.
Hyderabad.
Just give one location so that to identify it, it becomes easy.
Fine, Bangalore.
Okay. And C0004. Okay. And one more name. Srinivas. Okay. And location.
Rajahmundry.
Okay. And one more.
Sharan.
Okay. C0005. Sharon. And location.
Nirmal. Nirmal.
M.
Nirmal. Nirmal.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, let me say this particular bank has these 5 customers. Okay. So this particular bank has 5 customers. Now what we try to do is that I will now give you like a few transactions, and these transactions you have to actually note down in this Excel sheets, and then you have to prepare it. Okay. So first, what we have to do is that please open one notepad or a document. Okay. Please open one notepad or document, and I will dictate you these statements.
Okay.
Okay. I'll dictate you the statements. The first one, you opened your documents.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Everyone is ready.
Yes.
Right. Now, Ravi opened a savings account with 1 lakh. Okay. The second one, SSK, okay, opened salary savings account, and salary is 2 lakhs. Okay. Next, Shiva took a personal loan for 1 lakh. Okay. Next, Srinivas took a two-wheeler loan for 50K. Next, Charan took a four-wheeler loan of 5 lakhs. Six, Ravi took a home loan for 50 lakhs. SSK opened a savings account with 2 lakhs. Shiva opened a salary savings account. Salary is 2.5 lakhs. Srinivas took a personal loan for 2 lakhs. Then Charan repaid 65,000 towards four-wheeler loan. Right? Then SSK's salary got credited. Then Ravi withdraw 25K from savings account. Shiva repaid 15K towards personal loan. Now, Shiva repaid 15K towards personal loan. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And then Srinivas repaid 10K towards two-wheeler loan. Okay. Charan opened salary savings account. Salary is 2 lakhs. Srinivas opened savings account with 3 lakhs. SSK withdraw 50K from savings account.
Okay.
Srinivas repaid 75K for his personal loan.
Okay.
Charan salary got credited. Srinivas withdraw 35K from savings account. So totally how many statements did you get?
20, sir.
20 statements? Yes. Now I want each one of you to open one Excel sheet. Okay. And each sheet one would be products, sheet two would be customer, the same thing, same data, you have to write it. Sheet three would be like this customer, okay, product. Sheet three would be customer product. And sheet four would be these transactions. You got me? So please, did you get me? Please open Excel sheets. First write down sheet one. You just have this data with you. Sheet one products, the same data you have to load it. Okay.
Okay.
Once you're done with it, then go with customer product table. Customer product table. Okay. Take the same data here. Both these you have to copy it. And once you are done, I think I will also show you this table as well. Hope all the 4 tables are, you're able to view it,
Yes, sir.
right? Now, each one in one sheet, you have to write it. And you're done with that?
Okay.
Now, take down one more statement, 21st statement.
Okay.
If the bank started operations, if the bank started operations with 3 crores, what is the balance after these 20 transactions? What is the balance with the bank after 20 transactions? And also balance in each account. And also balance in each account. Fine.
Yes, sir.
So you have to do all this. And when I say somebody has opened a salary savings account, immediately salary will not be credited. Okay. Salary savings account means you can just open an account, but you can't do it. Now let me say, let me take the first statement. Ravi,
Opened a
Ravi
savings account
opened
with
a
1 lakh.
savings account with 1 lakh, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, how that can be done, I'll tell you. Here we'll have an account. Let me come up with one tradition of doing things. Savings, we start with yes account numbers, and loans will start with yes, L. Savings, okay, let us come up with any account number. Savings, if it is savings, okay, let us start with yes. And if it is a loan, let us start with L. Okay, that account number will start with it. Yes, 0, okay, we will write it as S0000000 or 401. Customer ID, what is customer? Ravi's customer ID is what?
SCV
C001.
triple.
Control this, yes. And a product ID,
Savings account.
savings account product ID is this. Control C,
SCV triple 001.
right? And date of start, it's okay. Let us not worry about it. As of now, we are not considering dates. Let leave it. And in the remarks, just write it like how much his 1 lakh. Okay, just write 1 lakh here for. Not only that, you should now, if you're opening a savings account with 1 lakh means in the transaction as well, you should come up with like this. Okay, T, to make it a little clear, let it be T001 transaction. Then account number. Okay, account number would be this. Control C, Control V. Customer ID, Control C, Control V. Amount 1 lakh. Okay. Now this is from the bank perspective. If at all, if somebody is depositing, is it plus or minus?
Okay.
So it would be
Plus.
plus. Okay. Let me say it is plus. And the balance is, if for this particular account, it is 1 lakh is the
1 lakh.
balance. Right? Got it?
Yeah.
So for the first statement, you will have two records here. For the first statement, one record, you'll have it in the customer product table. You'll open an account and you'll also do a transaction. Got it? And
So while opening a savings account, the transaction should be done according to the case study.
right. Suppose the second one, SSK opens a salary saving account with 2 lakhs. Then only one record will be inserted here, the no transaction. Because transaction is not here, will be no transaction here.
Okay, then it is a minus there.
No minus at all. It is just, there will be only one transaction here. There will be no second because they said, they haven't said 2 lakhs has been credited. They didn't say. They say for the second statement, SSK opens a salary savings account means here only you will insert one record. Here there is no need because once they say SSK salary got created, then only you have to keep it in the transactions.
Done.
2 lakhs is created, yes.
Right? Got it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And the second one, Shiva took a personal loan. Now, loan means it will start with L. Let me say this is L0003. It will be there. Okay. Shiva. Shiva ka customer ID 003. And here product ID, it's a personal loan product ID, this. Right. Likewise, you have to write it. Okay. Clear on this? So in this way, we will take it forward. I want you to do all the transactions in each of the sheets and keep going. I'll give you like a, from now half an hour time for you to do all these transactions. And after half an hour, we can make a review of it. Right? Got it? Okay, then. You carry on. In the meantime, I'll mute myself. You do that work.